I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
What's up, guys? It's HyperGoat here, and we have the full game tutorial. So we're gonna be going over bunker tips and tricks, maps, maybe the Tabor market, because I gotta go rekit since stuff happened. But I do have my generator off, so we can go ahead and start immediately right in with the bunker. Now, I have had a full call-out guide and stuff, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, that helps with just helping teammates out if you play duos. With wipe coming on February 8th, which is when this video is actually going to be posted for all you new players that don't want to learn the game by yourselves and suffer like I did. This is going to be the perfect video for you, because this should get you set up and there should be no questions asked after this video. If you do have a question, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I should get it answered to you. So, first off, we're going to start with the trade room. In the trade room, you got wall. This is where your wipe rewards are going to spawn. So, like, if you play a wipe, you get rewards. So, this was second wipe I played, third wipe, and then this is the fourth wipe. I think that's how it goes. But you don't have much in here, but even though it is one of your most important areas, this is where I like to keep my NRSs, bandages, and we'll go ahead and get the lights turned on actually, just real quick, but we can finish explaining this. This is where you're going to drop off everything to sell. You basically just put it in the kiosk, and it goes in there, and you sell it to all your traders. If we want, we can go ahead and grab a bandage and show. So it's like a conveyor belt. Then you have all your different traders you want to, and if you need to turn in something for a mission, it'll be right in here. You have the return button. This will return it into this screen, which is where this is where you grab all the stuff you buy. Or say something gets stuck under the ground in your bunker, it'll come back in here. And your insured items will also come in here. They did get a great job upgrading this wipe, and so it is very sorted out. But right now there's a bug. It's usually 100 kilograms. You don't want to go over that, or else the fee gets pretty pricey. Here, this is where you can favorite items. You favorited items from the Tabor market, just so you don't have to go back and forth, because it's kind of a pain. Rations, not much here. Just you get rations, so you got 6 hours, 24-hour rations, and whatever weekly, however many hours that is. And that's basically it for this room. But like I said, you're gonna be using this after every raid, and that's it. They did add a sell all button here, but it does decrease the price by a lot, so don't be lazy and just do it manually. If I were you, when you're pushing traders, which will be in my tips when we go back over those, sell everything to the trader, even if it's not supposed to go to them. They don't keep it for the highest price. At the beginning of the wipe, you can have a little leeway with that, but you won't want to do that for more than a week, or else you're just never going to get your traders up. Alright, so before you guys are sitting here wondering, why didn't you go over traders yet? I'll do that right now. So, this is your main terminal. This is where you select your maps, training, squads, contacts. This is where you add friends, you have a limit. Missions, very important missions. So, I got some done already, so this can show you pretty well. So here, you got reputation. Now, I am a founding father, so I do get trader level 2s at the beginning of the wipe, so I think it's 25,000 reputation, and 75,000 cash is what you need for your first level up on traders. You basically do this by selling items to them to get your cash up, and doing missions to get your experience up. It's pretty simple, and if you do the tutorial, actually the tutorial does not teach you this, but yeah, so each one is going to have different missions, and we should be getting more missions probably with the full release to meta. So maybe they start introducing a story mode, which would be really fun and cool. I don't know how much is going to change, because I'm recording this in the end of January. It's the 24th right now. So that's basically it. But all you do to turn in missions is just hit the redeem button, and then you can go back and select the mission that you have. And it's a simple system. Like, there's not much to get confused about on this. And of course you have the store, which is where you can buy DLCs, and I got this one. No longer available. It ended in what, May 15th, I think, of 2023. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually get some gas, which I do have favorited, so I don't have to constantly go. I'll explain bunker upgrades in a minute. But simply gas. You got gas cans. They run for about, I think it's 4,500. I don't remember what that thing said. But this is a little save area, so if you go away, the gas cans will save in here. You just want to pull off this, hit it using the grip button, and just pour it in there. From this wipe, of which I am, I don't know what will change for release. I'm just recording this earlier so I can push it out that day for full release for you guys, so you guys aren't sitting there, what do I do? So all you do is hit the button and you'll have a nice little loading screen, and voila. Right. This 2 gas cans with generator upgrades get you 24 hours. And if you're like me and play this game, for the most part, it's every day for me when wipe happens, then it slowly goes down as you do start getting that repetition of in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and stuff. But as long as you're getting decently fun players like to actually bring gear and don't run anything, it doesn't make the game too boring. With gas cans, as of before the update, they sell the equal to every trader. So, oh yeah, go over one quick thing with wipe rewards. You bring this in, you lose it, you don't get it back. That's simple as that. You cannot buy these, and you have to get extremely lucky to find one in raid. So, for instance, this hat, wipe reward, I die with that, it's not coming back. And here is going to be where your kitchen is. I like to keep a water bottle collection, just because I find it kind of fun. And it's rather simple. Least amount of water. It's more than this, less than this. This is the third most, and this is the most, I think. It might be swapped around between these two, but these two hold a lot of water. Muesli bars, they give you food, not much. It will probably give you, if you're like down to here, it will probably give you a little bit, maybe an eighth, so 1/8 of your food, and it does take down your water. These are one-shot bars. You can buy them in real life, and these just give you stamina, and they do take down your water a lot. This is just a case for them, and so you just can stick them in there. Energy drinks, they give you food, and they give you water, not food. They allow your stam to go up. So these are really good. These are quicker. These are not quick. I can just pour one out actually real quick. The blue line on the side of the water bottles tells you how much water you have left. And then also, you can hear yourself drinking. So, it does take time to drink them compared to just an instant one shot. All of these are different food items. The only ones, so these will all give you more food, the bigger container. So these give you like almost half in one bite. But it does take down your water a lot. These are the best food items in the game, peach and fruit cocktails. If you find this, grab it. Not only are they fun to collect, they are very good. They give you a lot of food and they give a lot of water. So you just bring one of those into raid and you don't have to bring a water bottle in. I used to bring in like 3 muesli bars. Tangerines, they're like the small version of this. So one thing will fill up about 3/4 of your food and water when you're almost out. Cat food, little versions of these. Pretty simple from there. So tangerines and peach cans are like the best. Over here is how you fill up water bottles. So for instance, this is a water filter. You can grab it, put it on, and you don't have to hold this or twist it. You just interact with it, and then it goes by itself. And the water bottle fills up pretty easily. Trigger is going to have you use how you get a lot of stuff. I have trigger to take mags out and stuff to interact with mags. Maintenance room, you're not going to get this for a while. It's just extra storage. I don't really use it right now because I don't have enough stuff to put in it. Kind of a skill issue. Medbay, this is where you're going to make NRSs, which are the healing items. They go right in your arm, left or right. This is a bandage maker. So that's all pretty simple. You upgrade these to get more. So for here, you put in toilet paper, goes in and makes 3 bandages. Here you put in Zaza, and it bakes the stems. It's all rather simple. Like I said, I don't know how much of this will change after wipe. This is the storage room. You're going to unlock this one. I think you will unlock it pretty fast, like once you hit level 7. That's when you unlock it. But I like to keep all my goodies in here. I'm a collector. When it comes to good stuff. For instance, this sells for 20k. This sells, each of these sell for 20k. Like all of these sell for 20k. This sells for like 30k. And you can find them all in static spawns. Static spawns are going to be spawns that are always there. They're just really rare to get. So you just gotta get lucky. But they are going to be in the same spot. Cryptos, these, always grab these because they can sell from 50 to 300,000. Very good. I keep these just for fun. Another good thing, automatically want to keep those. They're going to be used to open doors. I don't know when. That's from the devs. And walkie-talkies used for Minty missions to help with getting your XP up, because Minty can be kind of a pain in the butt. Toilet paper, this is how you use to make bandages, and they're fun to collect. PC components, just fun to collect, and SSDs fun to collect. So you don't really need to collect those. And here, this is where I keep all my drum mags, because you really like to run out of storage. Alright, we'll go over drum mags. Drum mags. This is a stoner drum mag. Cannot find these. I mean, you can find these. They spawn in the stoner, which is a gun. And it is 150 rounds. Best drum mag in the game. It fits in the SCAR, AK-5C, and the M4. Those are all the ones I know of off the top of my head. These are going to be your standard drum mags. These fit in the SCAR, AK-5C, and M4. And quite possibly the Galil. Now that I think about it, not the Galil. It does not take a drum mag. This is 60 compared to 150, so. But you can buy these, and they run for, I don't know, when we go to the tool market. M1 SAS drums. These are 50 rounds and a whole bunch of money. They're $4,000 a piece. SKS drums. Gold ones are going to be from the Boss and Missile Silo, which has really good gear and it's hard to kill if you're naked. These are just ones that you can find on the map. Here, more stoner drums. Alright, this is going to be an AK drum, 75 rounds, and is used for the AK Alpha, AKM, and AK Alpha and AKM. I don't think this fits in the 74. Here is going to be a Vector 9mm drum mag. Alright, the way you can tell a difference between them is the bullet types. So a 10mm drum mag will have a flat bullet type, and a 9mm drum mag will have a pointed bullet type. That's how you remember them, along with these different mags, which are just, this is a 9mm regular mag, and this is a 10mm regular mag. This is a MP7 drum mag. It's like a thick version of this, so don't get them mixed up. Also take them, if you see a drum mag, I always recommend just taking it and storing it. You might want it. These are Barrett mags, not really a drum mag, but 50 caliber. Now in here is the armory. So this is the main thing you're going to want to unlock. This is where you store all your guns and armor for the most part. There's a little bit more storages across places, but I store all my bags, guns, pistols, everything. You unlock all of these by getting higher levels, and getting higher levels, and then you buy them. I think they run for like 25,000, and then they go up to like a peak of 75,000 per room. So this is where I keep all my good guns. AK Alpha, here's a SAS. Vector 10mm. I don't have a 9mm, but when I go to the tool market, I can show that off. M4, MP7s, UMPs, all of that. These are just things that really easy to take off and stuff. All of that, I store all my grips in here, suppressors, Oh, I do have AK rails. Oh, I didn't know. But that's where I store AK rails, and I used to store grenades in here, but it does exactly what just happened to me, where it kind of flings me around. I don't like it. This is where I store all my ammo. I run AP. You want to push AP, so I'd recommend either leveling up Jiri or Shiro for AP. You need to get to level 3 on one of them, and you unlock it. Quad Nod's best night visions in the game. And then just, these are all the grenade types. So this is going to be impact, short fuse timed, impact if thrown hard enough, or it can be a time grenade, and this is like a timed grenade, like I think it goes for 3 seconds. Flashlight, laser. All of that's pretty simple, and hopefully you guys can figure that out on yourself. Alright, backpacks. This is the best backpack in the game. It's called the Ragnar. It runs for $27,000, and you need Minty 5 to get it. I don't even have Minty 5. I just was able to get pretty lucky and kill some person with this. This is the second biggest backpack. No. Yeah, second biggest backpack. It's the Gear Tech 4. It runs for $7,000 in the Tabor market. You could stick a gun in the back here, and you can actually, as of right now, you can stick stuff in the back, like stems or anything you need. I do refer to NRSs as stems because they look like stems. This was a little tip I got. I used to keep my scopes on this thing, but they started to lag out my game because I had so many, so I stick them in a bag, and that's basically it. I have every scope type. I have the EOTech, OKP7, ACOG, Night Force, and the sniper scope, and then there's a Cobra sight in here, which I can't show you guys. Okay. This is a helmet. It's the best helmet in the game. No, second best helmet in the game. It has a face mask, reduces your vision. You guys can only see half my screen, but this reduces your vision, but it is bulletproof for the most part. It's a 1 in 3 chance that FMJ can pierce the helmet. If they're rocking AP, you better shoot them first. It can only connect to the, what is it called? It can only connect to this helmet. It's a little different than this helmet right here, as you can see. It has this one doesn't have padding, so just remember that. Night visions will connect to this helmet right here on this little mount. This is the best armor in the game. It's tier 6, also known as 6B107 or something like that. It puts armor all the way up on your pads. It's very, very good, but it also weighs 20 kilograms, so that's a big problem that I have with running it. These are the best masks in the game. Ronin mask. They're like that mask. They don't reduce your vision, and they make your vision purple, which is supposed to help see enemies. And they also need Minty 5. Most of this gear that you see in here need Minty 5. And these guns need this gun needs Spectre 5. So you'll learn all that from me, because I had to go over that stuff. I'm going to everything that does not include that's not included in the tutorial. Here's my little fun collection of guns I've been running. Alpha, got an AWM, didn't want to sell it. M4 for Missile Silo, Dragunov, and I got bored of Dragunov, so I moved to the... Oh, I love this gun so much. It looks really cool. Got a Night Force, OKP7, all of that. It's not going to go back up on the wall. Here's just more storage. That's basically it. This is the third biggest bag. It's the Venture bag, and it runs for about $2,200 in the Tabor market. And then you have the Sling bag, which is like a very tiny bag, and it runs for $400. Alright, now that I got all of that through, we're going to continue with the bunker, even though I wanted to split this up, but I guess we're just going with it. Here's the nursery. This is where you're going to grow weed, or, this is where you want to grow Zaza. You just plant the seeds in here, and then you fill up this thing with water, and make sure your generator's running. And then in 72 hours, IRL, it will grow. Then you harvest it, and then you can make NRSs out of it, or you sell it for a profit. Generator room, we already went over that. Range, you can go ahead and waste your ammunition in here. It's a waste of ammunition. Hit this button to reset it. That's basically the range. I don't think I've ever used it. Intel. This is a new room they added, this wipe. And it is a Bitcoin or crypto mining farm. So you'll find GPUs and static spawns. They look like this. Make sure you grab them. Do not throw them out. This is the one of the most valuable things in the game. And you just stick them on these like green rows, and they give you krooners per minute, and you can make a lot of money from it. That's basically that. And then of course you buy these shelves one at a time using the bunker upgrades, which I can show. Here's your vault. It's just where it shows your money. This money is interactable. They run for 5K for a thing, and if you find somebody running this like an idiot in raid, you can just deposit it in this little money deposit thing. I think it's once you hit 10 million, gold bars will start, and they're worth 50K. Barracks, more backpack spawns, cool little VR Game of the Year trophy, and more storage. That's the bunker, and we'll go ahead and head to the Tabor market. Alright, so this is the Tabor market. You can access it by, if you're on Oculus, you hit on your left controller the 3-line button. It's to the left of the X button. This menu will pop up. You can hit resume, settings. You can see your missions. Go back to your safe house. Enter the tutorial. You better have done this before you watch my video. Just do it. That shows you how to work all the guns and the different features with the guns. This is Shiro. He sells ammunition supplies, and that's basically it. This is going to be AP powder, tracer powder, and standard powder. When you get to Spectre, you'll have FMJ at Spectre 1. Spec 2, you'll unlock tracer, and you also have brass for Spec 1, and then Spec 3, you get brass jars and AP. Highly recommend that. This is what, the hospital person? Don't ever come here. This is where you level up to get water and food. NRSs are really expensive, so make sure you use them wisely. Over here is going to be the big boy traders. This is where you're going to be spending a lot of your time if you suck like me. So here is where you have different modules. So you're going to have a primary mod. This is where big mags go. This is where pistol mags go in the secondary module. This is where knives go in the knife module. And this is where frags or smoke grenades go in the utility module. In the chest rig section, you'll have the worst armor ranged into the best armor, which will be that. What is it called? Sick B43. Okay. I'll run this armor. So in here, for instance, all you want to do, you can put a mod on. You can just grab it and it literally just grabs onto there automatically, and then you can just slide it. When the armor's on you, it goes on pretty easily. You just throw it on your body. You don't have to press any buttons. You can use the trigger and grip, and you can grab the modules off. And then I like to use, say I find something in game and I'm transferring mags over, I like to take it off and do that. To take off a vest, you want to just hit trigger and grip at the same time on one of your shoulders, and the vest comes off. For a backpack, this is the sling bag, by the way. Backpack, it just goes on the back. You want to grab your shoulder. Do not hit the trigger. Just hit the grip. Just grip it, and it'll come right off. There's a bug that was going around. I think they fixed it. If you had your gun out, you couldn't grab your backpack. Hopefully they fix all of this for full release. And then this is the Ragnar. This thing's so big that you can't even see the price tag under here. So, that's basically it. Favoriting, you have your little scanner, your pistol holster. Say, ooh, I've been dying too much and I need this vest. You can go ahead and scan it, and it'll pop up right here in your checkout menu. And then you can hit that little star, and it favorites it, and you never have to come back here. Now, this is quite a pricey vest, as you can see. And then this is how you insure it. All that's pretty simple stuff that you probably will figure out by yourself. Here is Merchant of Death. This is where all your DLCs items will come in. So, if you got the one-shot M4, it'll be in here. Steam Game of the Year. Wait, does that say Steam? Oh, crap. Rip. We didn't win that. But it's a cool Tiger Stripe Deagle. This is the John Wick stuff. Pretty cool. I get all DLCs for free since I have Founding Fathers. And it's all this stuff. I got this DLC too for all you anime kids. Yeah, it's a little Ulu helmet. Wait, hold up. Oh, I guess they didn't. That used to be a bug. You could scan stuff that you didn't buy. Didn't have unlocked. Alright, this is Spectre, another person you're going to be spending most of your time at. So you have all the Tier 1 gun, Trader 1 guns, Trader 2 guns, Trader 3. It's not in this exact order, but there's a lot of them. I'm hoping they add more guns because we've had this selection for a long time. You have all your bolt action, handguns, light machine guns. I'm not going to go through all of them. Gun attachments, grips, silencers, magazines. You won't be able to buy drum mags until you get to Spectre 5. So you won't be able to get like any of these. But the same thing applies if you scan something. You can favorite it and increase the amount and do all that. That's basically Spectre. Oh yeah, let me show you the Vector 9mm. Vec 9mm. It's gonna be in the submachine gun. This is so you don't get them mixed up when you're in here. So this is gonna be the Vector 10mm. Where in the world is the Vector 9mm? Ah, they're just different colors. They look almost the exact same. One's like an olive green or a black, you could say, and then the 10mm is a tan. That's basically it. 10mm is better. And here, this is going to be Merrick. This is where you get all your bunker upgrades from, as you can see in the name. You basically just you can have requirements in here, so character level, intel level, and generator station. And you can just buy this. And, alright, so room is how you, like, unlock the rooms, and then utility is how you unlock the upgrades. So, for instance, oh, I need generator room, so I'll go ahead and I'll buy generator room, and then I need to get my generator more efficient. I'll go to utility and buy the generator efficiency upgrade. There's not many upgrades, so you'll be able to figure it out. This is jury. This is where you can also buy aim and making supplies. And this he sells, these are the Zaza seeds, like 7 or 10 to a pack. Just come out like that. Water filter, gas, medicines, and all that. That's the bunker. Whew. We're getting close to tips and tricks. Well, mainly tips for... That means I gotta run a raid. So, that's gonna be it. By the way, this is your player level. Right in this top corner. That's it. I think that's it for the regular. Oh yeah, you have a whiteboard over here too in your bunker. You can draw stuff, and I wish there was a co-op bunker so you could like make a plan with your friend. But that's basically gonna be it for this. I'm gonna go ahead and gear up. I'm gonna be running an alpha, so if I die with it, we can go sit in the corner and whine. But yep, that would be it for this section. I'm gonna head over to. I'll see you guys when I hop in an Island of Tabor raid. Alright, I'm here continuing the full game tutorial. I don't know what happened, but basically, over the past week or two, after recording my other clips, I basically completely forgot to, like, show the spawns in the game, which is completely stupid of me, because it's a full game tutorial. Why would I not show probably the most important thing you need to know? So, during the video, hopefully you guys just ignored about me learning the spawns by yourself. And I'm going to go ahead and go over the spawns in Island and Missile Silo. And then later in the wipe, after they release the content update on February 22nd, I'm going to release the spawns on Matka once I learn them myself. Because I think they're going to be doing 16 players. I don't know exactly for sure. They haven't released that. I haven't played Matka quite enough to know those spawns. I have been playing it a lot. That's why I'm running a Vector after my epic fail with that alpha. But your first spawn is going to be right on here. I call it, it used to be church spawn because you used to spawn up by the church over there. But I guess they moved it after they released Night Island. Night Island Boss is when they removed it. So this is going to be your church spawn. There's, I think, a total of 14 spawns on island, and we should hit all 14 if I can remember to do them. We're gonna head over to the next spawn, which is gonna be prison spawn. That's what I call it. And it's gonna be right over this hill in the back side of prison. Usually when you spawn, church spawn right over there, you're gonna wanna either run up that hill, which I do not recommend because you'll be shot in the back pretty easily, depending how quick you spawn in, or you'll run this way, which I do, and I always go for the 90% chance of jumping the player up here, because nobody knows. I'm also doing a training raid, so I'm not trying to face 12 kidded players while filming a video, so. Your next spawn is gonna be prison spawn, like I said before. It's gonna be right over the hill over here. And I'm gonna go stand in it, just so you guys know the exact spawn, in case you guys spawn in so early in the point where you could just go camp this spawn. Yeah, it's kind of ratty move, but it's free loot. Most of the time, let's be honest, they're going to be naked players and not even have loot on them. So, prison spawn's going to be right over this. Gotta remember exactly where you spawn it. Right about here. I don't remember when they added this. I never saw these little hills here. But they spawn all the way back here. This is the exact spot. I'll usually, if I spawn here, run right over here to this yellow thing. This little metal shack. And I'll jump up on the... I missed it. I'll jump up on this railing. If I can do it. There we go. Now I'll go look at the next spawn, which is down at that beach rock area. I'll go stand on it, just so you guys know. And I'm not going to be making many cuts, so you know exactly how to get to the spawns and where they're at in the map. Nothing should change wipe day. It's just going to be a bunch of bug fixes, so that full release will be good. And with the release of Independence Day, I highly recommend getting it. It's not too late when the wipe already happened. The second you get it, it will just give you all the stuff that including the tier 2 traders. So even when I got Founding Fathers, which is the first version of Independence Day, I got it mid-wipe, and it gave me all the stuff required for tier 2 traders. So it gave me like 125,000 XP and 500k cash or something like that. So it's no worry. Your next spawn's going to be on this beach right in front of this rock. I call it beach prison spawn. Don't really call it many things, but when I spawn here, I'll run all the way up on this mountain and go look at that prison spawn. That prison spawn it's a battle usually. I'm usually the first one in the raid, so it usually doesn't affect me too much. I'm able to get, and I'll go right over here and spawn peek this spawn. It's a game of spawn peeking until they put stuff in front of the spawns to the point where you can't go spawn peek somebody. Your next spawn, there's none up there. Your next spawn is gonna be traffic spawn. So I call it. It's near in between Little Camp, Traffic, and Churchill. It's in the valley. It's my favorite spawn in the game because you can get up there immediately on Traffic. If you watch my call-out guide, you know exactly what it is. But if you guys don't know, it's the rock up there. I call it Traffic because you see in the courtyard of labs, the Radio Hill, Junkyard spawn, and Churchill, each path to Churchill. So it's by far the best spot to stand on. Am I out of stand? I regret wearing this armor. The next spawn is going to be right here. This is the most rare spawn in the game. It is, I think I've only got it twice, unless it was newly added. It was never in any bugs, so it might have just been here, but I got this spawn rarely. Your spawn's going to be right here. You just spawn right here, and then I run up on this little path. Now, I do recommend keeping the one-shots in the bag if you use it. I took them out of the little pack, I guess you can say right there. And it ended up, I ended up eating them all. So, like, I ate them all when I put my bag on. That will probably be fixed wipe day, but yeah. Your next spawn's gonna be in that little, I'm not gonna run all the way back here because you can tell it's in that little place in the middle of it. It's junkyard. It used to be, where did junkyard used to be? It used to be closer, right near this road, but I think people were spawn camping them so bad to the point where they had to push it back so they didn't get spawn camped. But you can still spawn camp them through dock spawn. Which we'll go over 2 seconds. I'm running over to the next spawn, which is going to be garage spawn. It is right in the back corner of garage. Man, this armor sucks. Since I'm in a training, I'm just gonna ditch the armor. It will come back with me next time. I'll go ahead and eat a couple more. There we go. My last set of one-shots, but garage spawn's gonna be right in the back corner over there. It's pretty dark. You never get spawn camped in there. Nobody can reach you. Your next spawn is going to be dock spawn. And it's going to be right near docks. It's not on docks, just because that's a little OP. It's right over to the right side of those rocks straight in front. I'm trying to level up my right eye because I have it recording through my right. That was never a spawn. I put myself in a training, right? That'll be a great way to lose tier 6, wouldn't it? Hope my mic is recording too. So this is going to be dock spawn, right on this beach side here. I call it docks because it's right near docks. And basically right about here-ish. So that's all the spawns on this side of the map. Then you'll have radio spawn, lighthouse spawn, bunker spawn, and in between lighthouse and bunker spawn, which is a horrible spawn. I'm gonna go ahead and gather stam right here. Well, I wonder if they'll fix the trees in the wipe. Not being able to see anybody in them. Once I get to half, I'm going to move. You guys can also just skip through it, but for anybody that is really watching this well and looking for every detail. Dang, I have those habits of just looking everywhere, even though I'm in a training. The armor weighs 25 kilos with all the mags in it, so it's more than half my weight. My stam shouldn't run out as quick now since I ditched it, but lighthouse spawn, obviously by the big lighthouse, kind of makes sense. We'll run over there, but I'm going to hit all these spawns and go down. It's a lot easier. No, it never came into. Go. Oh no, it was there. I just didn't have that hard purple tint. This gun's really OP at range. So radio spawn is going to be right by these yellow pipes. Another thing that I want to discuss, I don't know how many will be watching this video. By the time I started recording this video, I was the first person to record a full game tutorial. Had the idea ever since I got the game. This is fun. And with that, I know Tweak, probably Timeless VR, who else? I don't know, I saw like another person that might be recording one. Kind of unlucky on my part, but you guys should have enough information that maybe you'll be able to kill me in the game. Radio spawn, you'll run up right over this hill like I am. Go up to radio. We'll head down to bunker spawn. And then in this little strip, there's 3 spawns. Now, with Ghost of Tabor, it's about spawning in first. Whoever has better Wi-Fi is probably going to get a better advantage. It's Wi-Fi to win. I almost always spawn in first. I don't know why. I get that rare occurrence where sometimes I'll just sit in the loading screen for like 2 minutes and then it'll finally load me in. I mean, I saw the longest time it took for someone to load. Scope, who I shouted out, earlier in the video, he's loaded in recently, like 20 minutes into the raid, like that late. Bunker spawn is going to be right over here behind this rock. Interesting fight. Usually not too much of a threat, especially if you're spawned within the lighthouse. What I do from bunker, I'll run up right into that bunker, and I'll either loot. If I'm solo, I'll watch for 2 minutes and then loot. If I'm duo, one of us will loot, one of us will watch. But you can usually see the person from here run up into lighthouse. Simple. Bunker and lighthouse spawn. In between bunker and lighthouse is on this beach. It's the second rare spawn. I'm pretty sure. I almost never get it, but I have had people spawn there, and I have spawned there a couple of times. Happened a lot at the beginning of this wipe. But you spawn right on that beach right there, and I'll usually actually. What do I do from here? I haven't got it in a long time, but I think I will either run. I might go contest lighthouse if I'm geared. It's kind of stupid, but it's kind of not. Usually works out in your favor if you get the jump on them. I don't know what happens if you get there before they even spawn in. I don't know if they still spawn in or it just cancels their spawn. Usually I think it cancels it. Yeah, I think it cancels it because if I get up there before them, they don't usually spawn in. Lighthouse spawn is about the worst spawn in the game. Hate the spawn the most. Because not only are you having to face bunker, which is 200-ish meters away, it is very frustrating to run up this stupid hill to finally get to the lighthouse. And my stamina's killing me. No Phoenix. A Phoenix, if you get lighthouse spawn, there's almost always a Phoenix here. I'll spawn on that little railing. And lighthouse spawn is going to be right on the other side of this hill. I would go over static spawns, but there's so many in the game that it would take me 3 hours to actually cover them. Maybe that's a little overdramatic. Maybe an hour, and I don't want to do that. So go search up Ghost of Tabor wiki, find Island of Tabor, and it'll show you all the static spawns. Wait. And lighthouse spawn is going to be right down there. Yeah, very. And you can actually spawn peek duck. Spawn from here. Very stupid. 400 meters away. Wasted bullets. You're not going to hit him. If you do hit him, you should go ahead and send me that on Discord, and I'll give you a pat on the back virtually. And that's all the spawns on Island. There's very few. I mean, I think that was about 12 or 14 spawns. For 12 players, yeah. They have to at least have a minimum of 12. That is at least all the ones I know about, and that's all the ones I have gotten in my lifetime of playing Ghost of Tabor, 500 hours. Hopefully we can push 1,000 next wipe. Very unhealthy amount, so maybe not. First, I mean, there's a static gas bomb there, but I'll see you guys in Missile Silo. Okay, that's not working. Alrighty, so we're here on this silo. And I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same thing I did with my armor, even though I'm probably gonna get lit up by a phoenix. Wow, these graphics look pristine. Hold up. I have not been in this. This lighting just makes them look gorgeous. I'm on a Quest 3 standalone, so I mean, these graphics are great. This is Garage Spawn. It is in garage, about the middle back of it. Oh my god, there's a lot of phoenix. It's just right back here. Like I said, I'm doing another training because probably get my butt whooped with all the trios running around. And I'm just trying to finish this video, and I think I'm going to take a break until wipe. But there's no other spawns near this area from that side. There's a close one right over here. I call it other garage spawn. Why? Because I couldn't find another name for it. So it's just other garage spawn. I'm gonna kill the phoenix right over here so it doesn't give me problems. Oh, okay, it did spawn. Other garage spawn's right in this room. Spawn right in here. I'll usually push out in to that side and go see if I can kill garage. If I'm naked, I'll go hit this locker. Bro, these phoenix need to chill. Holy crap. That's embarrassing. Your next spawn's gonna be down here. Don't know what to call this spawn because I almost never get it. You spawn right in here. I'll usually climb the ladder. And actually, I do get it a lot. I just don't play Mr. Silo enough to. I don't run gear to Mr. Silo. It's just not worth it. Unless it's the end of wipe, then it's kind of fun with all the killer fights. Next one's gonna be cafeteria spawn. Kind of getting all the ones on this level. I got that one because it was easier. I don't want to go all the way down. Wait, I already got the sewers. No, I didn't get the sewer spawn. Alright, cafeteria spawn. I call it cafeteria because it has a cafeteria. Some people call it office. It's your preference. But I've always called it cafeteria. You spawn in the back in the cafeteria. Right over here. Oh, what? We got a stack spawn. This is Viper. He sells for 20k. And then there's a cheese spawn right here that sells for 20k. Yep, you spawn right in here. What? That looks like a hole in the wall. Next is gonna be hospital spawn, because that's all the spawns on this level. So next is we're gonna go up to hospital through the elevator and skull. I'll be right over. There's always 2 phoenix that spawn in here, so just don't get caught by them. What? Hospital. Go up the stairs. Down here to the left, and they spawn right back here. There used to be a bug where they would stick and T-pose for like 2 minutes, and if someone came in here, they'd just get the freest kill on you. It's a really bad spawn to get for a while. Still a bad spawn to get unless you're naked, because you can get, there's 2 lockers in there, 3 lockers that you can get in there, and then you could come down and just kill the phoenix, get 2 free guns, go check skull, and get out quick. Easiest money of your life. Or you can go target players. Your next spawn's going to be train spawn. Your next spawn's going to be train. No phoenix here. And you spawn right in the back over here. And that's all. There's 1 spawn left. And it's going to be the. There's been so many phoenix this raid. Holy crap. If you hit him in the head, it's a bug right now that just makes it sound like you're being damaged. Shouldn't be in wipe. sewer spawn or tunnels. I call it tunnels. It's gonna be right back in here. Spawn right in this little room, and what I do from here, I'll run up and just climb this ladder, go up behind the container on your left. I'll just do a demonstration. I'll climb because I know there's a possible gun spawn in here. If you don't get the gun spawn, you're almost always dead. It's high risk, high reward. Open this up, I'd be screwed here. So next I'd either snap the Phoenix's neck if they spawn, or I'll just, if there's no Phoenix, I'll run in here, search this locker. There's no gun in here too. It's a bad day. You're probably gonna die now because you have everybody spawning. You're running stars, and if there's no gun in here, at that point, you might as well just go turn on your voice chat and just go run around and say, hey, is anybody yada yada yada, like friendly, and then go try and steal their gun and murder them. Or walk around until you find the gun and murder them. Absolute beginning of wipe. Don't make any friends. Just kill everybody. You need the player kills more than you need friends. And if you want to make friends that you know won't kill you, go into the Ghost of Tabor official Discord and go to the friend thing. That's all the spawns I missed us all. And I think that's going to be it for this actual video. I'm going to put this at the end. I'm almost 100% positive. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment. If you guys saw anything that I missed or want me to make a separate video on, I don't know what you guys would need. Maybe static spawns. Static spawns are really a pain in the butt. Don't want to do that. Because, for instance, you got 1 in there, 2 in there. Actually, you got 3 in there because you have a chance of getting a purple. There's random. No, it's not a stack spawn. Yeah, there's a lot, especially on island. Island's the way to go. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. All right, so we're gonna go a little bit before I get into the raid, just so I can show you what I'm running. I'm running the armor with 4 drum mags. Go back in. There we go. The 4 drum mags. I have this extra slot here because you cannot mag palm these mags. So I'm keeping 1 in here. I'm running 5 NRSs, 2 bandages, and some tangerines. Running. Alright. Island has, I think, 14 spawns. I'm not going to do all the callouts because I already made a callout video, and that took a lot of time and effort. But, yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys this. The reason my gun is so steady and not, like, swaying is because I have a physical stock, so my controllers have magnets on the bottom of them, and they connect to the stock and hold them still. Highly recommend getting one. I got mine for $60 from I'm not Pro Team. Glisco. There is a Fennec shooting, and it's not shooting at me, which means there's a player somewhere. That's a Fennec walking right there. It's going to be an AI. Very deadly if you're naked and don't have anything. These containers are shootable through, so you can be shot through them, so just be aware when staying on them. Tree camping is a play in this game sometimes, mainly in night island, because people can't see you, and the trees don't like to render on, even on my Quest 3. I do not run PCVR, I run standalone. I'm taking this path. I'm going to go ahead and run up to this rock right here, because it's a good camping spot to pick off players. This game's about who can out-camp the person. The Fennec shooting at... Oh, that Fennec is not shooting at me. So that's a little bit of a bigger deal. Hold up. I got to... I'm going this way. I'm going to play it safe. I have a player spawn right on my left, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. While also keeping an eye on... where this Fennec is shooting from. Alright, so that means there is a Fennec a player right in here. If it's not a Fennec shooting, I see him. He ran up into the stairs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play it a little safer. We know he has a gun, and we're a solo. We don't know if he's a solo or not. He didn't look too naked, which is kind of just. I mean, he looked naked. He did not have too much gear. I'm gonna go ahead and pop an NRS here, since I did take a little bit of damage. And just make sure your head's on a swivel at all times. It will decrease your death by an infinite amount, because if your head's on a swivel and you can get your gun up before they do, you'll win every fight if you hit your shots. I'm just gonna keep running up these hills, checking everything. And yeah. If you need to, if you don't feel comfortable standing up there, you can sit in one of these trees and just watch all around. I never saw the spawn back there, so that means they could spawn. This watch has a compass and your raid time. Your raid time won't start until everybody spawned in, and then you have 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes is where the watch starts at. Just, you gotta be careful, because that's another big POI where people like to fight at, and this is another one. This is labs, and that's prison over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap sides I do 15-ish seconds. Just sit here and watch. It depends where I'm hearing the shots from. But right now that I'm hearing no shots, and I know there's someone in labs, I'm just gonna keep switching for the most part. There's gonna be shots internal of labs. That means we can just kind of wait them out. We don't have to push. Switch over to that. I do have to be careful of my stamina, since I do lose stam really quick. Used to be where you could run infinite in this game and you had no weight, but they added the weight system 3 or 4 months. Excuse me. They added the weight system 2 or 3 months ago. I don't really remember. This game's all a blur. I've been playing it for a long time. So from this hill, you can see sometimes players run down from here. You'll see. You want to pick them off if you can. Let's see if we can. Oh, there's a player right there. Did I not kill him? There we go. Now he's dead. That was a player coming down from Churchill, and oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. There's 2 players right where I told on that hill to watch out from. We gotta be very careful here, because I don't know what gear they have, and I know there's 2. I'm a solo, so this is never a good situation for me, especially on my position, because I have 1 peek spot, and that's it. So I'm gonna peek it one more time here, and it looks like I hit him pretty hard, so. Alright, so now that I know that, I'm gonna go ahead and just reposition here. At this point, I'm gonna reload. So that's how you lose 120k. I only killed that one. Oh my god. So now you battle your gear fair and just know that you just lost a whole bunch of money. That is exactly how these raids can go. I gotta continue with this tutorial. If you want good pro routes, go ahead and search up Scope OG's channel. I can't, he says all that needs to be done. Great streamer to watch too. I recommend watching his Twitch if you want to learn stuff about this game. We're going to go ahead and learn Missile Silo and do a simulator of what you're going to be doing. First save wipe. Going with nothing. I cannot believe I just lost that. That was horrible on my part. I was not paying attention to what. That is another thing. Do not get tunnel vision, because tunnel vision's killer. I got tunnel vision. I was focused on the kids across. I was focused on recording, and I wasn't even focused on the people that were right in front of me. So here, it looks like we got a Springfield. It does not work with my stock very well, so we're going to go ahead and... We got the worst gun in the game to try and shoot kids with, so it did not work very well. There was 3 players in that one area, and that's just stuff that you can't do. That's going to happen a lot running naked raids. My tip is just to push I mean, to learn the spawns of players, and then, learn the spawns of players and learn where the guns spawn. So, for instance, I spawned at the bottom, missile silo, and I went up the ladder, and I knew there was a gun spawn behind that container, which I was lucky that I actually got the gun. That's basically it. You know, I actually, I do so well usually. I don't know why I'm getting this horrendous luck. But I think I'm going to go ahead. Nope. I'm battling huge gear fear here. I'm not going to lie. I want to run a missile silo geared, but after what just happened with me with the Alpha AK, I am definitely having some trouble running geared, because you'll figure out when you play this game that the more geared you go, the more when you lose it, it's really hard. Yep. So I guess we'll run another naked missile silo. Actually, do we? Yeah, we'll run another naked missile silo. This is no tips for Maka, by the way. It's just don't play it right now. It's not in a good state. You get 9 players, not much loot, and it's very open. So you can go ahead and learn that by yourself. I've only played it. I think I played the map like 20 times. Not enough to like even memorize each player spawn. And here you only have 6 players, which is not including you. Which is including you. So, let's see. I'm going to spawn garage. This is where we almost were. I know there's a locker spawn on my left. Got a trash gun. Just go ahead and kind of look for players. I know there's a player spawn on my left. It depends if the right comes up the ladder. Check every corner. Keep my gun up. I know thought I heard that. I think I heard the elevator. Hold up. Elevators make noise. Alright. It sounds clear. I'm gonna go ahead and get this other. Did I just hear another? God, oh crap, I did hear the elevator. So that was a bag sound. So we know there's gonna be a nice little player here. Wait. So I'm gonna just stand here and wait. There's no point in risking it. Because it's just you have to make a jump and then you have to open the door. It's not worth the risk. So it's better just to stay quiet and wait. Even though I have to pee, so gotta just what I call the happy dance. You'll get this a lot of Ghost of Tabor. There's no point of dying. Fun fact: you used to be able to shoot through this wall, which went right into Squeaky. You got to get pretty lucky, but that's basically it. Now, I'm getting a little impatient here, mainly because I have to go to the bathroom. So, we're going to just go ahead like this, peek it. I guess it didn't pay off, which means he jumped down. Alright, we know the shots are down here, so we're going to go ahead and jump. Make sure you don't die fall damage. I'm going to go suck at this game and miss every shot with this gun, because I'm horrible with it. How did I die with that? How did I die with that kill? I'm still facing the gear fear because it's just hard to let some stuff go. Now I had to run around like a headless chicken and see if I can find anybody with this. Shoot, there's a kid in here. As you can see, the gun is not staying straight. That's not because of my hands, that's because this game sucks. Nope, take that back. That's because this game loves to not track the guns properly. There's 2. I hear 2 footsteps. Rack the gun. I'm just going to continue to wait here. And that's how you clear a duo. I went around this way. Grab the gun, grab the gun, grab the gun, grab the gun. Grab the freaking gun. Grab the gun. I know there's another player in there and I really need to grab the gun, like right now. Walk my stock up. Gun's not straightened. He's probably waiting for me. I'm gonna check the mag real quick. Get out of that hallway. Alright. Looks like we're good. Rack it just in case. Now, I really hope he does not have this gun on safety or else this could be Not the best situation. Check each corner. Alright. Something's bugged out here. Could be waiting in this corner right here for me. He's not. He might be running to exfil. The heck? There's... What? Now I have zero idea where he went, which is not good. But I think he exfiled. But that was 2 good kills. Played it very well. Played it patiently. Had my gun up. Wherever this kid went, it's kind of freaking out. That's basically all I could do in that situation was wait. I missed my first shots, but that doesn't really matter as long as you hit your second shots. I kind of just play this raid regularly. That's like, I think that's 3 players that we can pretty much say. And looks like he has an A-gram. What was this dude doing? So this dude was running an A-gram. I don't know why he was running an A-gram, but he was. Basically now I'm just going to run through and loot. I'm not going to really loot because I don't need the loot. I don't want to loot. But I'm going to go check the boss rooms. And I'm going to go see if I can clear the rest of this lobby out. Boss track a corner. Someone's been through here. How in the world did someone get... I'm a little lost. I don't know how people got here this quickly. So guns I do recommend running when you get to the levels is definitely the Goodwill and M4. Both assault rifles and both really good to run. Don't do what I'm doing by keeping the laser on. It's not worth it. Key cards, you'll find a purple and orange key card. Purple key cards open the vaults. Orange key cards opens a door as of now. 1 door on island, which has a high tier crate in it. That gives you good loot. The purple vault gives you, depending on which vault you open, I can show you the one in Mrs. Silo. The one in Mrs. Silo is going to be right over here. That's just this vault. You stick the key card in here and it opens up and it has a bunch of crate and goodies. And here, we're going to look for the static spawn of the cheese and the hot sauce. Looks like we didn't get it. The cheese spawn, hot sauce spawns on this counter. Or they took it. I think we basically cleared the lobby. These lobbies can go very quickly, as you've seen. But all you do in this game, play it slow and patient, and you win a lot of fights. Like, as you saw, perfect of the Island of Tabor example of losing my alpha and drum mags to a naked player. So, that was just completely unlucky on my part. First of all, that he actually managed to shoot through my... he should never have been able to kill me, honestly. No FMJ should pierce a face mask in 2 shots. That's just a part of that game where they try and make it balanced, where it's his fault for not running good stuff. I don't care if he doesn't have it. It's his fault. He should not be able to pierce me. But that's just something I can't control. It's unlucky one tap on my part. I should have been able. I couldn't even get my gun up in time, and it was my fault for even having my gun down in the first place, and it was my fault for talking. But it's not my fault for talking because I have to record this video for you guys. But it's a simple. I'm sorry for all the buts and ums. I'm not the best at recording videos. This is my same mag that I have, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a spare. I'm hoping this tutorial is helping you guys out. Right now, we cleared a lot of this now. We cleared the main story section of this. Man alive. These raids either go super quick or guess they must have added that recently, where if you put a laser on it, automatically goes on if you have another one on. What? What the heck just... My stock is now acting weird? Huh. Alright, that's weird. I guess I just accidentally pushed it. The buttstock left or something. You don't usually want to run laser... Oh, that's what happened. Okay. I think I decided to bug out. This whole gun's bugging out right now. Foregrip's just completely bugged out, as you can see. Just got to deal with that. As of now, it's still technically in beta. Hey, they did drop a bug patch, but it was mainly for performance issues. That's it. I'm just going to continue to run around and... Actually, if this grip is broken, that means I have high recoil in this gun, so I actually do want to fix this grip. There's footsteps on the other side of this wall. I'm 100% positive it's a Phoenix, so I'm going to go ahead and jump it. And... pop them. Lockers, AK-74U. Looks like none of this was looted. But... oh, that's it. We're going to go head down and just... Don't do that. I meant to land on the railing. I don't know what I was thinking. There goes half my health. Now I'm half... Now I can only tank like 1 or 2 shots. But I am getting a lot of attachments, which are good. I would recommend selling them at the beginning of the wipe. You're going to find so many that, like... So, for instance, I have, what, like 6 in here? I recommend keeping 2, selling 4. Kind of like a little small ratio. You can get up to like, I mean, you can get so many Game Island. Hey, send me the book. I'm not trying to deal with this dude. Can't see because my iron sight's in here. Can't wait for the gun modifying to come. Your sights, by the way, if the bullet seems to be low when you're close range, your sights do zero in once you hit 50 meters. So for instance, I'm going to run lasers around in here, just because I'm positive there's nobody left at this point. If someone was left, congratulations to them, because nobody makes it this far, including me. So I'm going to go ahead and just get out of here. Whatever I just did, I just bugged out my running. That's cool. That's a missile raid for you. That's about as good as it's going to get. For the most part, you're almost never going to kill Chads. 2 kills, neck and head. Decent aiming. XP, all that. Good fun stuff, and now I can go ahead and sell all my goodies off. Usually I'd sell it to spec, but we don't need spec, we need minty right now. So, this all gets sold, and yep. That's it. You get to watch your beautiful money go up. I was at 830, and I went down to 775. And that's not even including me already having the gun and attachments that was on it. So, that was definitely close to 150 or 120k kit. It hurts a lot. Oh, this is a boss gun. I think that should wrap up the tutorial. If you guys have any questions and stuff when it comes to like just game tips, first of all, I recommend going to watch Scope OG's pro routes video. That really helps with gameplay. I can't really show good gameplay if I'm just gonna die every time. Also, the reason that hurts more is because the other day when I was playing this without recording, I lost my stuff after getting a lot of good stuff in the raid. So, and then I go and do that. I do my most kitted run I've done this wipe, and I go and die instantly. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. I think that should be everything. Go ahead, and I won't wrap it up quite yet. Do the tutorial, please. It's simple. You shove mags, Glock, rack. That's that. And then it teaches you how to mag palm. You want to grab it with the trigger. Now that you have your other mag, while holding this mag, in the same controller, hit the grip button, and it comes out like that. You can just put it in. Oh, that's pretty easy. Here, aiming. Screw that gun. That gun sucks in every game. Don't ever use it. Here's the Barrett. Really fun gun to use. Also the loudest gun in the game. I cannot aim at all with this gun, but that's it. Here's what is in next? Shotgun with a shooting range area. And here we have all the different crates. So ammo crate, the regular crate, backpack and armor spawn crate, module and helmet spawn crate. Backpacks teach you how to use the backpacks. This is ammo crafting. What you want to do is you want to shove that in there when you have ammo. You dump the ammo in here and just hit load. And here, this is where the powder goes. This is where the brass goes. And yada yada yada. All pretty simple stuff. I'm going to switch to AP. And we want, what, 5.56 by 45? So, oh boy, I'm making my AP. And just hit trigger while having it like this. All dumps in. Load. And you got a beautiful loaded mag. And here, grab Phoenix's neck. Grab grip, 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 grip. And you turn. Snaps the neck. Our modules teaches you how to customize a gun. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's pretty. Throwing knife. Whatcha? Whatcha? I missed. That's basically it for the tutorial. Ah, what a not friendly person. Whatcha? Whatcha? So, that's the tutorial. It teaches you the basics of the game, and it's really useful. Just how to learn how to use guns and mag palming and putting your modules on. And then I helped you with what the bunkers do, what each room does, described how everything does, and a couple tips, mainly for beginning of wipe. So, I hope this helped you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and like I said again, I'll say it one more time, last time. Comment if you need anything, and that's going to be it. See ya.